Turn to the front side of the homework. Number 1. Number 1 said 115 divided by 2. What did you change that to, Mila? Or what were our options to change it to?
10 and 12.
Okay, 10 and 12, which would be, there's 10, there's 12. So 100 or 120. I'm just going to work them both out. Which one did you pick, Mila? 120. What's 120 divided by 2? 60, because 12 divided by 2 is 6, and we add our 0. 10 divided by 2 is 5, and we add our 0. Which one of those is the best estimate, Emma? Okay. What? 120. Why is that the best estimate? Yeah, well, it's rounded correctly, but it's closer. 120 is closer to 115 than 100. But are both of those okay estimates? Yes, 120 is the best estimate. So our answer would be close to 60 if we divided this out properly, but it would be between 50 and 60. So our answer might be like 58.6 or something like that. Our actual answer would be between 50 and 60, but closer to 60 than it would be to 50. Number 2, 791 divided by 2. Drake, what were our options here?
78 and 80.
Okay, 78 and 80. Why is 78 pretty much out? Who can answer that? Why do we really just throw 78 out, Noelle?
Because we don't know our multiples of 78.
Yeah, we don't know our multiples of 2 up to 78, okay? But all of us can do 8 divided by 2. What's 8 divided by 2? 4, and then we add our 2 zeros. So 400 is the best estimate. Emma? Did you answer your own question? Okay. Okay, and again, 780 divided by 2 would be an okay way to round it, but that's not mental math. So none of us would have picked that from that point. Audrey, number 3. 151 divided by 3. What did you round the problem to? 150. Why did most people probably round it to 150? Yeah, because when you're looking at multiples and you underline the first 2 numbers, 15 is a multiple of 3, so we could just change it to 150. So 15 divided by 3 is 5, and we add our 0 behind it. Number 4. Noelle, go ahead. Tell me what you rounded the problem to.
450.
Okay, what were our options? 45 or 450, or what would the next one be?
Wait, the 2 options above.
Yeah, the 2 options that you had to.
45 and 54.
Yep, 45 and 54, which we would change to 540. And Noelle said she picked 45 because it was closer. Noelle, what is 450 divided by 9? 50. Tyson, what's 54 divided by 9? 6, and then we'd add our 0. Okay, so yes, 450 divided by 9 equals 50 is the best estimate, but that means this one, if I found the actual, it would be between 50 and 60. Okay, number 5, Brennan. What did you change our problem to?
49 and 42.
So 49, 490, and 42, 420. Which one's closer, Brennan?
49.
49 is closer. And what's 49 divided by 7? 7, and we add our 0. Good job. Madison, what's 42 divided by 7? 6, and then we add our 0. So 70 is the best estimate. What would our actual answer be between, Dylan? 60 and 70. Good job. Okay, let's keep going. And number 6. 392 divided by 9. Go ahead, Kylie.
So for
Your two numbers, what did you come up with? Multiples of 9.
36 and 45.
36 and 45, which is 360 and 450. Which one is closer to 392, Kylie?
36.
36 is closer, so that's one we worked out. What's 36 divided by 9?
4 and then add the 0.
Good job. Okay, Waylon, what's 45 divided by 9? 5, and then we add our 0. So again, yes, 360 divided by 9 equals 40 is our best estimate. What would my answer be between if I found the actual answer, Emma?
50 and 40.
Yeah, between 40 and 50. Okay, flip it over to the back. These ones got a little bit harder. Drake, go ahead and help me with B. What do I round first?
The 48.
You're looking at the wrong problem. Look at B.
23.
23, what would we round that to?
20.
20. Good job. Callie, then what?
Then you would do your multiples of 2.
Multiples of 2, they get me close to 61.
60 and 80.
So I want to say 60 and 80. So 61, 60, count by 2s. What would come next?
63.
60 plus 2.
62.
62. Okay, and again, most of us wouldn't have picked that one. Okay, most of us would have probably picked 60 divided by 20 because it's 600 divided by 20 because it's easier math. 6 divided by 2 is what? 3. I slash one set of zeros. How many are left? Just 1. So if I took 617 divided by 23, I should get something close to 30. This one is actually the closer estimate, but most of us don't know that 62 divided by 2 is 31. Cross our zeros. So this answer, that's actually a really narrowed in estimate. Our answer would be between 30 and 31. What numbers are between 30 and 31? Noelle?
30 and 31.
Like what numbers are between there?
9.
There are. Cam?
30 and a half.
Yeah, fractions and decimals. So it'd be like 30 point something. There's only decimals and fractions between those two, so we narrowed that one way down. Okay, C. Caleb, help me with C. What would we round first?
39.
Okay, with the divisor, what would we round it to? 40. Now we have to think of multiples of 4 that are close to what? 82. What'd you come up with?
80 and 84.
Okay, 80 is probably the most obvious one that a lot of you guys came up with. And then Caleb's saying if 4 goes into 80, then 4 more than that would be 84. Now, 840 is actually closer, just barely. But in most cases, I'm going to go ahead and assume we did 8 divided by 4 is 2. Cross out a 0, and we had 1 left. Okay, if you use that one, perfectly okay. If you knew 84 divided by 4 was 21 without doing long division, just using your brain, cancel the zeros, then that one's fine also. But I'm going to go ahead and guess we used 800, which again is fine. Cam, D.
408 divided by 50.
Okay, what did you round first?
408.
Nope. You didn't change that one first. Which one do you got to change first?
52 to 50.
Yeah, we have to change the divisor first so we know what multiples we're looking for. Round that to the nearest 10. Now, Cam, what did you change 48 to? 500 or 50. Good job. If you went down, it would have been what? Mila?
10.
Well, if you rounded 48 down to the nearest 5. So 50 is the closest. Colby? 45. Yeah, so both of these would be the closest ones. But again, yeah, it's closer to 500. Now, Mila, what's 5 divided by 5? 1. Cancel one set of zeros. I have 1 left. Let's go ahead and do this one. What's 45 divided by 5? 9. Cancel one set of zeros. So our actual answer would be between 9 and 10. E. E. 531 divided by 48. Grayson, what would I change first? Or round first? I need to say it right.
You would change 48.
Okay, to what?
50.
Okay, we're going to round 48 to 50 to make our lives easier. Multiples of 5 that are close to 53.
50 and 55.
Okay, 50 and 55. Now, both of these are okay. Audrey, which one's closer? 550 is closer, so let's go ahead and work that one first. What's 55 divided by 5, Audrey? 11. I have 0 on both sides, so they cancel each other out. So 11 is the best estimate. Easton, what's 5 divided by 5? Easton G. 1. What do I do with some of my zeros?
Cross out the set.
I cross out one set. Good job. I have 1 left over. Waylon.
Could we change it to, would it be a good estimate if you do 600 divided by 50?
If you did what?
600 divided by 50.
600 divided by 50. So looking here, 600 would be an okay estimate, but you're going up by like 70. So like this one, you're only going up by about 20, and this one you're going down by about 30. So it's not that it's a way off estimate, but it's not one of the best estimates. Does that make sense? Yes.
What if you did 50? What if your estimate was 52 divided by 4?
Did you know that 52 divided by 4 was 13, or did you have to do long division to figure that out?
I just did 12 plus.
Okay, so as long as you can do it mentally, okay, because these should be quick and easy. Okay, F. F. Who have not heard from? Easton T. What did you round first?
I rounded 73 to 70.
Okay, 73 to 70. What did you round 141 to? And probably so did the rest of the class. 14 or 140, because when you went to look, you're thinking of multiples of 7 that are close to 14. Is 14 pretty close to 14? Yes. So 14 divided by 7 is 2. Cancel our zeros. So 73 goes into 141 about 2 times. Raise your hand if you like this. It's not so terrible. Okay, mental math is probably easier, but estimating's not awful. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and pass out a worksheet. Okay, on the front side of the worksheet, I want you looking at the side that says Lesson 4 Reteach at the top. Are we estimating on this side?
No.
Sophia, what are we doing? Dividing mentally. These ones are already pretty and quick and easy with all the zeros and the compatible numbers. So everybody look at number 1. Even though these are quick and easy, you still have a little bit of work to show. Noelle, can you tell me what work do I want to see on number 1?
63 divided by 7.
How do I show that I'm doing 63 divided by 7? Tyson?
Underline 63.
You could. You could do like the fraction like Noelle said, but do we have a ton of workspace on here? No, and they don't give us a ton of workspace because we really don't need a ton of workspace. So we're going to underline 63 divided by 7. Tyson, what is 63 divided by 7? 9. Brennan, is my answer just 9?
No.
What else do I have to add to that?
Add your 0.
How do I know I have to add a 0?
Because there's not a 0 after 7.
Yeah, because there's not one after 7 to cancel it out. Good job. Go ahead. Okay, look down at number 4. What is my mental math problem here, Cam? Good job. 24 divided by 2. Cam, what is 24 divided by 2? 12. Do I add a 0 behind that, Cam? Why not?
Because there's two sets of zeros.
There's a set of zeros, so how do I show that I'm getting rid of them? Drake, turn around.
Cross them both out.
Yeah, I cross them out, and it's because there's a set of them. If I wrote it as a fraction, remember there'd be one on top, one on bottom, and I would just slash them. Pick up your highlighter or your pen, and you are doing 16, 17, 18, 19, 18 and down from there. So you're highlighting 16 through 27 really, which sounds like a lot, but are these problems long? No, they're pretty quick and easy. So you're highlighting all of the problems from 16 all the way down to 27. So that's 4, 8, 12 problems on the front. Then flip it to the back. Okay, so on the front you have 12 problems. On the back, let's go ahead and do B together. A is already done for us. $913 divided by 29. Colby, what would I round first?
The divisor.
Okay,
30.
the divisor to 30. Okay, Mila, now that I have that rounded to 30, what do I have to think about?
What rounds 3 to 90?
So multiples of 3 that are close to 91. And again, that's a pretty high multiple of 3. What should be popping into our head? What's one that all of us can come up with? Sophia? 90. Yeah, 9 or 90. And let's just go with that one because 93 probably isn't mental math for any of us. Callie, what's 9 divided by 3?
3.
Is my answer 3?
No, you have to add a 0.
Why do I only have to add 1 0, not 3 zeros?
Because on your 900 and then on your 30, there's 1 0 on your 30 and then 2 zeros on your 900, but you cross one out.
Okay, so let's show that we cancel out one set. We drop our leftover down to our answer. On this side, I want you to highlight C, D, E, F, G, H, I. These ones are a little bit harder. Okay, so you have 12 on the front, 6, 7 on the back. And you have 20 minutes to start on your homework. Okay? I am collecting this tomorrow. Okay, we are taking a grade on this one. This is a review. So take your time. Do not rush through it. If you finish with time left, you may grab a Chromebook and start on your IXL. I don't know if we'll have a ton of time though.